Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Trskss here, back with yet another video. And first of all, I apologize for the screaming in the background. There's kids outside screaming. It's, 8 o'clock at night and they're out there screaming. But anyway, in today's video, we are going to be doing the Q&A. And I figured that I wouldn't hit 3,900 subs for a while, so I decided to say that I'd record it when I hit 3,900 subs, and I could have gotten more questions for the Q&A, but it's all good. We'll just drag this one out to try and make it over 10 minutes as well, hopefully by making a 3-minute long intro and a 5-minute long outro. I'll be able to hit that 10-minute threshold so I can increase my ad revenue. But yeah guys, let's go ahead and get things started up today. Before I start showing off the stolen Call of Duty gameplay, if you guys could go ahead and drop a like on the video, just slap that button until it turns bright red, and also if you could go ahead and subscribe to my channel while turning on my post notifications. That's the little bell to the side, just make that thing ring ding. That'd be great, and also leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the Q&A. But here we go, our very first question here comes from HD Predator, and he says, if you were able to do anything with the world and how it is today, what would you change and why? And then Shots decides to come out of nowhere and says start World War III because YOLO. Well, first of all, if I was able to change anything in the world, I would definitely change the people in this world, because in case you guys didn't know, a lot of people in this world are complete jerks and complete scumbags. So I would definitely change them and make people a little more loyal and not as rude as some of them are. But, maybe make things a little bit more peaceful, because there is a lot of fights in the world, and the tourist attacks every week, that has to stop. It's getting kind of upsetting to have to see every single week. Next up here from Oscar and Out says, what do you think about the current geopolitical atmosphere of the Korean Peninsula? And he used some pretty big words, so I had to hit this one over to Google. We gotta look up geopolitical right now, so let's just go ahead and type this in on my phone, and I'll go ahead and pull up the definition for you guys. It says relating to politics, especially international relations, is influenced by geographical factors. So I still have no clue what your question is asking, but I think that the current geopolitical atmosphere of the Korean Peninsula is really screwed up, because we got Kim Jong-un, who's shooting missiles at us, and like I said, my windows are open, so the neighbors probably think I'm insane. But we have him, and then we have the South Koreans, who literally just sit there and apparently don't do anything. And sorry if any of my fans are South Korean. Next up here from Gomez, we have actually a serious question. Will you ever go to VidCon? Any summer plans for the channel? First of all, I have never even heard of VidCon, so I do apologize for that. That's probably really disappointing to know that that YouTuber that you guys watch with 4,000 subs almost doesn't even know what VidCon is. But if it's cheap and if it's near me, then maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll meet some of my fans. And summer plans for the channel, yes, of course, I have so many of them. I'm going to be doing daily uploads or streams, and I actually mean that this time. I'm not going to be slacking and taking a break. I have had 3 videos and 1 stream in less than a week, so you guys should be pretty proud of me on that one. But over the summer, I will be working harder on my videos and spending more time creating content for you guys and things like that. So that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully hit 10,000 subs by the end of the summer, but that is a real long shot. So PewDiePie, if you're watching this video, if you could shout me out, I would really appreciate that. Or maybe even FaZe Apex, whichever one you want. Next up from Snowshow, how spicy are your memes? Well, I think that these memes will go ahead and show you just how spicy they are. Let's go ahead and take a look. So yeah, as you can see, my memes are extremely spicy. And Alex, if you text me again with another cowboy emoji, I'm going to block your number. Next up from Miles W Gaming, where is the farthest place you have ever traveled? And wow, this one is definitely I'm not really sure if it's the farthest place that I've ever been to, because I've been like around the country and out of the country. So I have gone out of the country. Usually I went to the Caribbean. I've been to like an island way down in the Lesser Antilles is what they're called, I think. Like St. Martin, St. Thomas, Tortola, Antigua, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Cozumel, Belize, Roatan, Honduras. I could keep going. I've been to New York. I've stopped in Atlanta for a flight one time. I've been to Bermuda, and yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. I'm sure that I've been to a lot of other places, but I have gone to many places. I'm saying that probably the farthest I've ever been to is either Bermuda or I think Antigua, because I think that's the farthest island, but I'm not sure. Next up from Chris Hebert, he says, can you put this question in the Q&A? Yeah, why not? I mean, it's just another filler to add 15 more seconds to my video and boost up my ad revenue, so thank you, partner. Yeehaw. Next up from Clorox Bleach, have you ever broke a bone? P.S. You're the best. Well, thank you that an inanimate bleach object has said that I'm the best. That really boosts my ego. And also, no, I've never broken a bone. As you guys saw, my lip injury story that I posted a few days ago. If you didn't watch it, I'll leave a link in the description. Finish this video first, drop a like on it, and then go watch that one and drop a like on it as well. That was probably my worst ever injury. I've never really had any broken bones or anything like that. I've sprained things before. You know, a few weeks ago I fell down the stairs and rolled my ankle. That was really great. It was like phase rug, but, you know, just a little worse. Alright, next question here comes from Landoge, and he says, will you subscribe to Landoge on YouTube? And I mean, sure, why not? Let's just do that right now and get it done. Alright, next up from iPugsy. Do you have any future plans for your YouTube channel? And this kind of goes with what Gomez was asking earlier about the summer plans, but in terms of long-term plans, I would really like to join one of those gaming clans, you know, preferably SoaR because they have Nuda, and who doesn't want to hang out with Nuda and Crude and Tensor, and, you know, just get even more stupid than you already are. But, if I can't join one of those gaming clans, then I'd probably just like to do maybe some vlogs every single day and stuff like that. Not really too sure, I just want to have a successful channel that I can keep uploading on for a good chunk of my life and have it be my job. That would be really good. The next one here from Shay Secrete. Can you send me a donk car mod? I'm assuming that donk means dank, but I have no mods, so I'll just go ahead and put a picture on screen of a car that looks amazing. Now the next one here is from CRZ Ninja Boy 36, and this is actually good because it lets me talk a little bit about my series that I'm going to be starting up on the channel here. Actually going to record that video after I record this. I'm just really on top of it today. But he says, dude, could you give me some tips on YouTube and some things that I could get that could make my videos better? CRZ, since I know that you're probably going to be watching this, I am going to be starting up a series, and for all of you other guys out there that are smaller than me that always ask me, you know, can I have YouTube tips, can I have this, can I have that, you know, does this work, does this editing software work better than this one, what games, what everything do you use? I'm going to be starting up a whole series on that. I sat down a few weekends ago and I just kind of thought up some video ideas, and I thought, why don't I start a series on how to be bigger on YouTube and how to do better at YouTube. Now the next question here comes from Glazed, or Celty, who is kind of a dead YouTuber, and he says, what is your opinion on Christians being prosecuted in Muslim-controlled countries? Well, I mean, you are what religion you are, and if you're prosecuted in another country because of your religion, then it might be kind of messed up, it might be kind of biased, but at the end of the day, the guy that sits behind his computer screen that is, you know, a 16-year-old kid that just makes YouTube videos with 4,000 subs, my opinion on that really doesn't matter. So maybe Donald Trump would have an opinion to share with you on that. I'm not really too sure. But go ahead and let me know what your opinions are down below in the comments, because I'm honestly really interested to know and really confused as to why you asked me this question. Okay, so real quickly, we were about to cut to the cringy outro that I had planned for this video, where I, of course, you know, begged you guys to like and subscribe, and then ended the video in a really stupid way. But I did realize that I had one more question here that completely spaced my mind, and that's because this question was asked on Snapchat. You know, all the others were asked in the YouTube comment section. But this one was asked on Snapchat. So this one comes from Hunter, and I'll go ahead and put the picture of him on screen. So go ahead and take your screenshots. He says, who's your inspiration? And you know, I have had this question a few times before, but I do have a lot of inspirations on YouTube. You know, a bunch of the FaZe members, specifically like Rain and Blaziken, those guys are big inspirations of mine on YouTube. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I do really enjoy Nuda's content. Just watching him instantly brightens my day. it's honestly hilarious to see how he acts, especially because he's 19, and it's just really great content. But in terms of smaller YouTubers, I mean, like, this could kind of be debated if he watches this video. I don't know if he still watches my content anymore, but you know, Baja Blitz has been an inspiration to me as well. So, like I said, those are my inspirations. And yeah, hopefully that answers the... But anyways, that does look like it wraps it up for the Q&A. Thank goodness, because some of those questions were complete cringe. But no, seriously, thank you guys for the questions. That is the highest turnout that I've ever had on a Q&A, and I really appreciate that, because it lets me get to know what you guys want to know about me and know about things, and it gives me just kind of a platform to interact with you guys, which I enjoy doing a lot. I love interacting with fans. Even if I don't follow you on Twitter, you know, I try and like you guys' tweets when you tweet at me and things like that. So, with that being said, if you want to go ahead and follow my Twitter, it's going to be down in the description, and I'll also put a link on screen. It's just Trskss, and I'll put it in big letters in case you forget that. But if you guys also want to go ahead and follow my Snapchat and my Instagram, that'd be pretty cool as well. Turn on my notifications for both Twitter and Instagram. That way you guys won't miss out on any of my posts. And if you do that and screenshot me proof, I'll follow some of you on Twitter and even reply to some of your DMs. So, sounds like a good deal, especially if you're a big fan of me. And also, make sure that you guys do drop a like on the video, and subscribe here if you're brand new. Trying to hit 4,000 subs pretty soon. That would be great if I could somehow go ahead and hit that. You know, just out of the kindness of your heart, if you could just hit that subscribe button, and please be active on my channel. But yeah, guys, that really does do it for me today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video.